Pauno, a 4-0 loss. What do you think was the problem? Was it lack of talent, lack of preparation, lack of experience? What do you think?
First of all, again, we have to start again like we started a couple of weeks ago with the injury of Michael Deleu. Georgie, it doesn't look good. It's a very difficult, our medical staff suspects a very difficult injury with his right knee. We'll see tomorrow after the MRI what's going on, but it's hard to see a young player like him who's doing so well, and his progress was amazing so far, and we were proud of him. But it was encouraging to see a young man who was handling the situation with maturity and who was strong after the game. When we saw him in the locker room, he was very strong, and he was actually ready to move on and start his recovery as soon as possible. That was amazing to see that attitude from him. But for sure, we'll see tomorrow how hard is the injury. On the other side, I want to wish Red Bulls good luck in playoffs. I think they did very well, and we wish them all the best. Then we want to thank to our supporters. It was a very good year actually for us, especially here at home, having them in every single game. And today also especially was a game where we saw who really cares and how much they care, and it was very good to see the team being supported the way we were today during the most of the game. And at the end, obviously, we are sorry that we couldn't progress to the next round. It was a very difficult game for us to start immediately in the first 15 minutes, conceding 2 goals. It's tough in playoffs. It's tough to match up and get back. Obviously, in the second half, we had to risk a little bit more, and then the defeat was tougher and bigger, but not because of the lack of preparation. We ran like hell today, not because of lack of talent. We are all proud with our guys. We are so happy with the talent that we have, and I'm proud and grateful to all the guys for the effort they did during the whole season. It's my fault. Obviously, it's my fault. If there is somebody to blame, it's my fault, because I think we all could do better. That's it.
How much did the injuries, Michael not being able to play and Bassi not being fit and Juninho not really having match fitness, how much did that affect how you could play today?
I mean, these are obvious things, but we are not the people who cry for or look for excuses. Obviously, we preached, we said, and the consistency of that, you're gonna hear it always. And remind me if it's not like that. Whoever is ready to play, whoever has to step up and help the team, that's what we said. They have to wait for the opportunity. On the other side, we obviously suffer with everyone who's injured and has it for a long time, but we gave them all our support, and we want them as soon as possible back, and we work towards that. But we also know that the guys who one step on the field, they have the opportunity to play. We believe 100% in them.
Obviously, it was a little bit of a shock to the system to be 2-0 down so quickly. Can you explain what happened in those early stages?
Listen, you have to review the game when you calm down and when you have different perspective or different mood, so you can judge better. But definitely, what we saw, it was the synchronization of our defensive line at that moment. The first goal wasn't perfect, which it has to be playing against the players like Red Bulls have, and obviously Wright Phillips. He's a very experienced and crafted striker, so he did his job very well. You also have to prize that. I mean, you have to say that there is a talent in him who figured it out, and but we had to do our job better. We had to defend better in that point. It's early in the game. We have to be tighter. We had to have better pressure on the ball. But I'll tell you, I'm honestly, I think the guys pushed very hard. They did very well. I'm proud of them, all of them. It's a privilege to work with all of them.
Sí, Pauno, quería preguntarte ¿qué valoras del final de esta temporada del Chicago Fire y qué se viene para el futuro?
Valoro el progreso del equipo. Creo que el equipo hay que recordarnos a todos continuamente de que ha acabado tercero en toda la liga después de muchos años sufriendo, y no es para colgarse ninguna medalla porque no hemos ganado nada, pero hay progreso. Eso confirma el progreso y esto es de lo que puedo hablar. Creo que el progreso está en todas las facetas, en todos los aspectos de juego. Dentro y fuera del campo también hay mejoras, que hay gente más experta y ustedes son expertos también en sacar las estadísticas. Ya verán los números, así que hagan su trabajo y comparen, ¿no?, cómo ha mejorado cada jugador, todo el equipo, y esto es de lo que estoy orgulloso, porque no es fácil, y eso le dije a los chicos. No es fácil hoy en día ser profesional y no es fácil jugar al fútbol del primer nivel, y no es fácil, menos es fácil trabajar en un entorno como el nuestro, que es muy intenso y donde requerimos de cada uno 100% cada día, en cada momento. Entonces, esa demanda a la que todos respondieron este año es por la que estoy muy agradecido a todos los chicos, y ese es el carácter que estamos forjando.